Hello everybody, it's Stefan Joubert here from the Stefan Joubert Guitar Academy, and in today's video I'm going to be speaking to you about the 5 positions of the guitar, how it works and how you can use them to improve your own playing. This video is aimed at beginners as well as intermediate players who have an understanding of the neck but it's not quite unlocked. Now, the guitar works in 5 positions. That is just the way the guitar works. The question is, why does it work in 5 positions? Well, the answer to that is very simple. The way we tune the guitar creates the 5 positions. So the fact that we tune it E, A, D, G, B, E makes it an instrument that produces 5 positions. If you tune this into another way, it will be another system. So the tuning dictates the system. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at all these positions in the key of A, just because it's easy to study and the first position lies right here, which is an easy area to work from. So let's get right into it and take a look at the first position, which is located on strings 1, strings 4 and string 6. I call this string group 1, 4, 6. Because the root notes are on 1, the root notes are on 4 and on 6. What do I mean by 1, 4, 6? What I mean is the first string, this is the thinnest string, that's the first string of the guitar, that's a root note is on that string. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and a root note is on the 4th string on the 7th fret. You need to know the shape, of course. And then lastly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The root note is on the 6th string. So you've got a root note on 1, on 4 and on 6. That is where the root note is located for position 1. Now, why do we call this position 1? Well, basically, as a guitarist, when you start learning and you learn your scales, and let's say with a guitar you learn the pentatonic scale or the major scale, you'd start your root on the bass string. So if it's a major scale, it would be... If it's a pentatonic scale, it would be, or a blues scale, of course. And basically, you get back to the 6th string, the first finger being here, the fingers located 1, 2, 3, 4, covering this area. That is position 1, and the reason it's position 1 is because it's the easiest position to get started in. So string 1, string 4, and string 6 is where we have position 1. Now, let us move on to position 2. Position 2 is on strings 2 and 4. So in the key of A, that is 2 on the 10th fret, and that is 4 on the 7th fret. Interesting position this, because if I go all the way to the bass string, that would be a major third, that would be a minor third. So if I play that, I'm playing a root and a minor third. Root and a major third. Of course, if I add more notes, I can have a full triad. So basically, what you get to know about the second position is your bass string is the third. So if you're playing a minor pentatonic, it's a minor third, the starting point. And the root is there. So each position has got its own internal world of workings, and that is important for you to know. So that's string 2 and that is string 4. Next up, let's go to the third position. On the third position, we are located on the 2nd string and on the 5th string. On the 2nd string, it's the 10th fret. On the 5th string, it is the 12th fret. And basically, if we look at the bass, that would be the 5th, that would be the 4th. 5th and the 4th. So if I play the minor pentatonic scale, I start with 4, I go to 5, I go to flat 7th, then I hit my root note. Then the minor 3rd, 4th, 5th, minor 7th, and the root note again. So the roots are firmly embedded on 2 and 5. Next up, let us go to the 4th position. 4th position, root note is on string 3 and string 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 14th fret on the 3rd string, 12th fret on the 5th string. So 14 on the 3rd string, 12 on the 5th string. So you've got your 3, 5 there. If you start here on the bass, you've got a fifth. So fifth minus seventh root, and that's the lay of the land there. So what we can see so far is we have a 1, 4, 6, that's position 1. We have a 2, 4, that's position 2. We have the minor third in the bass. Then you've got a 2, 5, where you have either the fifth or the fourth in the bass. The reason I refer back to the bass is because often we start the scale from there. You don't always have to start the scale from there, but we do, so it's a good idea to get to know that. Position 4, string group 3, 5. Root note is on the fifth, but you got the fifth on the fifth string, but you got the fifth interval of the bass. And finally, string group 1, 3, and 6. That's our position number 5. And often we would start on the minor seventh. So that's position 5, strings 1, 3, 6. On the first string, this is on the 17th fret. Third string, it's on the 14th fret, and the sixth string, it's on the 17th fret as well. If I take it an octave lower, on the first string, it's on the 5th fret. Third string, it's on the 3rd fret. And then the 6th string is on the 5th fret. Often we start on a minor 7th. So if we have a chord, we could have an A dominant 7th with a flat 7th in the bass, or maybe an A minor 7th, flat 7th in the bass. We could have a minor major 7. Okay, that's going to be. Or we could have like a major 7. So that is position 5 for you. So now, let me explain something important. As an exercise, what I'm going to do with you now is to show you where all the fifths are located on the neck in relation to the roots. So, we've got a root note on 1, 4, and 6, as we know. So then I do 1, root, fifth, fifth, root, root, fifth, fifth, root. And then you could just practice them. So then you just know, okay, my fifths are there, my roots are there. Go to the second position, string group 2, 4. Again, fifth over there, so root over there, fifth over there, root over there, fifth over there, fifth over there. So you get to know in every area where is my fifth located of the key in question. The key in question here is A. So the fifth is over there, that's an inverted fifth, so it creates a fourth. The fifth is there, that's a power chord, higher up power chord. The fourth inverted fifth, because that's a root, and that is the fifth. Next up, this is position 3. Root is here, fifth is here, inverted fifth creates a fourth. Root, fifth, that creates a fifth. Root is here, fifth is here, inverted fifth creates a fourth. And you could even throw them over like that. So that's very important for you to be able to see all of these things and to be able to analyze all these things. Once again, I've included a PDF in the description below where you can just download it and just study the material for yourself. Now we go to the fourth position, string group 3, 5, and a fifth is here, and a fifth is here, and a fifth is here. So now, root to fifth. Again, root to fifth, inverted fifth creates a fourth. Root to fifth, power chord, root to fifth, inverted fifth creates a fourth. Lastly, string group 1, 3, 6, known as position number 5. Fifth is here, fifth is here. So, inverted fifth creates a fourth. Power chord fourth, fifth over there, sorry. That power chord, of course, is very high up, so if you play it like this, you've got your standard power chord. That is a higher up power chord. Inverted fifth creates a fourth, and finally a fifth over there. So what I'm saying is that from every octave point, or every root note point, you can find the fifth, you can find the minor third, you can find the major seventh, and then you can visualize the neck. And you know, the way to do that is just to take a position, let us say, to make the video easy on position 1, and let us think now minor third. Root to minor third, root to minor third, root to minor third. Okay? Let's do major seventh. Root to major seventh, root to major seventh, root to major seventh, root to major seventh. Let's go for sixth. root to sixth, root to sixth, root to sixth inverted creates a minor third, root to sixth, root to sixth, and that's it. I know I'm going fast on this video. I'm just giving you an overview. You can download the material below, but it's just to show you how powerful it is to know your octave shapes and know the positions. Another one we could do is root to a, let's say, flat 5. Root to flat 5, root to flat 5, root to flattened 5, root to flat 5, root to flat 5, root to flat 5. You'll see they're sometimes located here and here. It's the same note. That's a unison, but you've got to be able to see them both. So that's the point. You've got to know in relation to the root where everything is located. So what I want you to do is to take very, very careful analysis of this, and also note that the position 5 is 1, 3, 6 and position 1 is 1, 4, 6, and together they form a diamond shape, right? You can see the diamond shape there. This one, this one, this one, this one. Diamond shape. Then string 2, 2, 4, 2, 5, 3, 5. So that's position 2, position 3, and position 4. That creates a Z. So if I put that together, the pattern from there to there to there to there creates a Z. Z. Okay? If I take that to E, Z. E flat, Z. And then of course, over here, we have the diamond shape coming back. So you can also check that out. It's basically a diamond shape and a Z. Diamond shape and a Z. That's how the guitar positioning works. Now, some people will make you want to learn this by the cage system. So C, A, G, E, and D. So saying C is the cage, which is 2, 5. So that's the C. But that system, I don't like it, because that uses the open chords for the reasoning. And the open chords, yes, a C major has got a 2, 5 in, hence it's a position 3, and an E major's got a 1, 4, 6 in, hence it is a position 1. But that is the type of reasoning that beginner guitarists like to use, because they're used to playing like open chords as strumming patterns. Nothing wrong with that, but there's far more to the guitar than 5 open chords. And we cannot use that kind of thinking if we want to go deep into the instrument. So download the material below and really spend a bit of time to get to know your positions. You'll make your life around the guitar so much better if you know, I'm currently playing in position 2 or I'm currently playing position 3. You want to be able to have that knowledge to make it easier on yourself. So like for example, 1, 4, 6, that's your position 1 as we've discussed. 2, 4, that is your position 2. With a minor third or with a major third. So if you're playing a major 7th, you're starting on the major 3rd. And you know the root notes where they're located on 2, 4. Then the 2, 5, that is the position 3. Again, you've got the 5th there, you've got the 4th there. So then you can know your 4th is there, the 5th is there in relation to the 2, 5, which represents position 3. And then your 3, 5, which is position 4, your 5th is there, minor 7th is there. So when you play a pentatonic, you know what you're doing, what's going on there. And again, on position 5, your 1, your 3, and your 6. So yes, I just want to leave you with this. Just basically really get to know this. Spend the time on understanding this positioning and how the positions work. Because let's say that you're going to play a solo in A and you want to stay in this area, and after you're moving to D and then you're doing something in C. If you know your root notes, you've got your 1, 4, 6, your 3, 5, and then your 1, 3, 6. But I think moving the positions in one area throughout keys, I'd like to make a separate video in the future on that. For this video, I specifically just want you to look at the 5 positions we've looked at, so that you can hone that in first, and then later you can get to know the other positions. Don't be deceived. They are not as simple as you may think. You've got to spend the time on them, and you've got to play in each position to get to know it. But I'd like you to work on that. Download the material below, and I'll speak to you again in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.